Hello. So the toy slash equipment that I'm looking at tonight is a book. Reading is just such an important and um, vital factor in everyday living. It is important in school for children. It is in society everywhere, and of course our jobs when we get older. So making reading accessible to different children is important. And the adaptation that I have created are foam page or like a just a page spacers to allow for children with fine motor deficits to really be a little more independent in reading and turning their pages themselves. The adaptation equipment that I used is foam and double-sided tape, and for one of them I will show you I used a paper clip. So I already have the double-sided tape on this little piece of foam. You just take the piece, you put it on the corner of your book page, and there you go. It just sits right in there and really spaces out the page well. This next one, again, I already have a small chunk of foam cut. Just place it on the top corner, or you can put it at any part of the page you want. So I put it at the top corner, though it doesn't interrupt any of the words, and take the paper clip with the long side, placing it on the front page and really spacing it and squeezing the foam onto the page. I also left the paper clip out a little bit because that kind of adds to the adaptation, and that gives the child or the reader something to really place their finger on and turn the page. Otherwise, these the foam puffer pages gives the space needed so that they can grab the page and turn it. This is needed for children with different disabilities and disorders that can result in fine motor deficits. I see a lot of children with autism spectrum disorder and sensory integration disorder at the clinic that I do field work at, and every single one of them have fine motor deficits. They have weak overall tone or just poor in-hand manipulation. Specifically looking at developmental coordination disorder, they can be classified. Symptoms show just an overall clumsiness. They have poor gross motor skills, poor fine motor skills, and they have trouble like tapping their fingers together. Really that pincer grasp that's necessary to turn the page and allow for better reading. Sometimes they have poor ability handling objects. So really the adaptation allows for an independence in reading because it's, again, like I said, so important. It's in our everyday lives. And another setback with developmental coordination disorder is it can occur alone, and this can address just the fine motor skills, being able to turn the pages, but really opening up that door and allowing them the chance to read independently will help, because they can also possibly have comorbidities of learning disabilities, such as communication disorders or written expression disorder. And as some of you may know, reading really introduces people to different types of language and different text structures, which can then in turn translate into better writing abilities. So not only is it important just to be able to understand like what children read around them, the different instructions in their homework in math and science, but also in their society, and then growing up and going into jobs, it is an important factor. So I love when children read and to allow them the chance to do it on their own. I think it's great. And I know that sometimes I can have troubles turning pages, and these can really stick together. So really inexpensive. The paper clips, most of this can be bought at a dollar store, just $1 for double-sided tape, or $1 for, I believe usually they're about 30 to 40 count of paper clips. The foam I had lying around my house, but I know you can get a sheet, a 12 by 18 inch sheet at Michael's for around $1. So just take some scissors and cut them into small squares. And like I said, the paper clip helps give it a little bit more grip, but it also lets you take it off with no damage to the book or the page. So that helps when you need to reuse the book for somebody else, or donate it, when the child's outgrown it. So that helps keep it in good shape. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.